We are going to discuss the examples of projectile motions. First, we are discussing these work examples. Can you read again, all of them from the beginning, so that everybody knows what we are talking about?
An object
From here, work examples. Yes.
An object is projected horizontally at a speed of 15 meters per second from the top of a tall tower of height 35 meters. Calculate how long it takes to fall to the ground, how far it travels horizontally, its speed just before it hits the ground.
So we are going to do the examples here. First, how long does it take to fall on the ground? We have already drawn again the situations, and we know that the initial velocity is 50 meters per second. In your book, they write it as a nu. I don't know why. That the initial velocity in many English books, maybe in your British book, yes ma'am, it's written as a u, initial velocity. I don't know why. And then the initial velocity in y directions is 0 meters per second, and this is my origin point. Origin point, 0,0. And unlike in the book, I love to always set a definition first with my 11 graders and 12 graders, because you are prepared for the university. First, tell me, is everything on the right will be positive, or is everything to the left will be positive? Because when we talk about vectors, we have to set a definitions. So what do you choose? Everything going to the right will be positive or negative. Everything which is pointed to the right will be positive or negative. Right, positive. So everything pointed to the right will be positive. And everything, it can be accelerations, it can be distance, it can be velocity, any vectors pointing down, what do you choose? It will be positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative, fine. It's actually free to choose. So you choose negative. If you choose negative, everyone, it has a consequence here. Pay attention. It's not in the book. It's not in the YouTube. It's not in the life and physics of the day. It's only by us in Ham Christiantos class. No, just kidding. You can find it in every YouTube. Yes? So if you have definitions, everything going down to be negative, is it going down? Yes, this factor is because of the gravitational force, which is pointing down. Nach unten gerichtet, correct? Therefore, these accelerations must have, because of the definitions, your fault, yeah. So this will be negative. Would you please add into your additional information? Since our sister, what's your name again? Catherine. Because Miss Catherine is defined is to be negative, then write it negative. My best friend's name is Catherine Kuhlman. By the way, Catherine Kuhlman. Wonderful, wonderful woman. Very wonderful woman. Many cancer patients are healed completely without doctors. Wonderful woman. Blind eyes can see. Lame people can walk. Deaf people can hear because of her. So you trigger, du trägst eine so wunderschöne Name. Yeah, Catherine Kuhlman. Yes, it's really cool, man. Yes, Catherine Kuhlman. What? It's okay. Understand? Now, initial acceleration is fine. 0. This is negative. Everything else fine. Everything else fine. Be careful to put the number correctly here. Right? Now, the first question is, how long does it take to fall to the ground? When we talk about falling, you may either first look the motions in x directions or the motions in y directions that can help you to find the time. Let's look here. This is clear, this is clear. It doesn't have any time variable at all, correct? Is there any time here? No. So it doesn't help you anything. Am I right? What about this one? Vx, you don't know, no? correct? Vix, you know, right? Ax, yes, you know, which is 0. Delta t, you want to look for it. Vx, you do not know, correct? Unknown, unknown, one equation with two unknowns. Is it possible to find the delta t? Cannot. Can you see the second one? Vy. Vy means any velocity in y directions, any velocity in y directions, any velocity in y directions. And we are interested in this part where it is about to fall on the ground. So the y velocity also not known. Yeah. Correct? So it's not known. Unfortunately. Initial velocity in y directions 0. Correct? Yes. And the time? Can you find it? You want to find this? You know this. You don't have any here, which is 0, and you do not know that. Zwei Gleichungen oder eine Gleichung? Do you have zwei Gleichungen oder eine Gleichung? Here. Do you have zwei Gleichungen oder eine Gleichung? Only one equation, correct? But how many unknowns do you have? You do not know that. You want to know that. Do you have that? Not yet. Can you solve for delta t? Cannot. Adu. How do we do that? Adu. You know the word adu? You know? You don't know what the word adu? How to fool you, yeah? Adu means?
Oh gosh.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh gosh. We do not know. Can we try again? Read this one? Maybe the last one first? Yeah? Okay. Do you know how far it is for the ball to go in vertical directions? Do you know it? Is there any information about how far or how tall the tower is? Can you read again?
Yeah.
Yes. How big?
35.
35 millimeter. Huh? 35 meter. Okay. 35 meter. Here, right? On the ground. From there to here, 35 meter. No, from here to here, 35 meter. Correct? But from there to here, you understand? You understand, everyone in the YouTube? Negative 35 meter. Okay? Yeah? So write it please, negative 35 meter. Not positive. Because Catherine's fault here. Catherine has divided everything's going down, everything's below the origin point will be negative. So this negative 35, everyone. Sorry to say. Alright. So do we have that? Yes, we have negative 35 meter. Is there any initial velocity in y directions, sister?
What?
Is there any initial velocity, Anfangsgeschwindigkeit in y directions?
Yes.
No, 0. Oh yes, 0, thank you. Yes, 0, sorry, yes. And then 1/2. What is the acceleration, Kathleen? Yes, in y directions.
Oh, the battery.
Yeah. Oh, Kathleen, you're sleepy, yeah. 9.81 meter per second square. Can you now calculate delta t, everyone?
Yes. I think you missed one though.
Do I miss?
Oh, yeah, never mind. You didn't.
Yes. Is it clear now? Always try to separate Kathleen from his husband. No, sorry. Always try to separate the y direction from the x direction. Sorry, I said wrong. You want to have break?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You're gonna have to open the door when they're not, okay?
Yes.
You need to open the door when they're not. Okay.